Welcome back to my Lanius Mega campaign. Now, in the previous episode, I was quite lucky and very successful because I have managed to take out my surrounding starting enemies before Kaiser has even been able to finish off the Bordello ranches. And I'm going to continue with that theme in this episode. My objective is to take on Twin Mothers and Sun Dogs and possibly Maxon and Scorpion's Bite, but I'll have to see how things go before I make my final decision about these two. Now, I have made some small changes when starting this episode that I want to go through with you. First of all, for construction, I am building a bunch of infrastructure in the northern part of my territories to help boost supply to my troops as I move north. Then once you're done with that, I've done something which I always like to do is build some basic defenses around where I'm leaving so I don't get caught unawares. And because I don't have an air force, I'm going all out with some static anti-air. For production, what I've done is I've moved all my available arms workshops onto the raw control gear because I want to change up to my infantry up to the 20th template, which means I need a lot of this infantry armor. Currently I need 700 to convert just the troops that I have now, and I only have 63, so I need to make a move on with that. Then, talking about templates, I had 26 army experience when I started. I edited my old special forces template up to a full 20th, so I can start boosting those up as my special forces cap goes up. I was thinking about updating the template for my chariots, but I want to do that after I have unlocked the mobile fire team and demolitions units with the intermediate vehicle tech. So I'll wait on that one. I am recruiting two, make that two, for the Necrophilian Centuri, so I can add them in there. And talking about templates, let me actually change some of this 10 width that I converted in the previous episode. No, not all 14, that's going to cost too much. Let's just go for 4. That is going to put me in the red with a lot of things. So even though I need 200, I've got 63, but it's okay. Then what am I missing? A demolition equipment. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Okay, dynamite. Let's pop you there, and I'm going to have to take one off there. Okay, now I have a decision I can take. I can start a scavenging program. Hopefully I can get some goodies from that. And then focus tree wise, I am going to move on with today, New Mexico. Almost overnight, Lanius has doubled the size of the Legion. The tribute to Flagstaff flows without end, and the impassive mask sets its sight on new conquest. Look on its works and despair. So I'm going to get the event, the Land of Heart's Desires. Kaiser is also going to get an event, and my recruitment law is going to increase from tribal history to hide cohorts. Don't really like it, but it's part of the focus tree because I get these negatives here, but it is what it is. I am not I am planning on doing some of these other focuses to boost my nation, but I'll do that while I'm fighting. I want to carry on pushing my wars as fast as I dare because I don't know what the situation is that's going to happen in the Mojave territories here. I mean, Operation Sunburst hasn't even kicked off yet. That's how well we're actually doing. But okay, enough said. Let's get started. Alright, warrior training is finished. I'm going to carry on and get militia training for the extra 5% defense for my frontline platoons. And then something else I can do that I realize is I can choose one of my light special forces and boost them up to 10 with. So I'm going to take this Corpus Custodes over here because they've got a medal, so they've obviously proven themselves. So I can bump them up to a quite nice 20 width. Decode signals gave me a boost to decrypting my enemy. Now let me protect myself some more with encoded signals. This will be the last one I'll be able to get from this. I only get basic, so we'll be moving on to something else once all this tree is finished. So that's encoded signals done. Now I can get resistor. But that's not the big thing I want to tell you about. You won't believe this, but the Mojave chapter has beat the Mojave territories here in Operation Sunburst. This changes things up quite a bit for Kaiser, because now the first battle of Hoover Dam is no longer going to be a border conflict here. It's going to be an all-out war between Kaiser and the Mojave chapter. So already my alarm bells are going off my head that this could be quite different from what we normally see. Also, don't worry about this too much. The Navarro are justifying on Kaiser, not me. But if he wants to try something, he's going to be a bit out of luck, because he has no land borders with me right now. And if I get the chance to take him out along with twin mothers, I'm definitely going to take it. So, the lands of heart's desire. Before the war, some called New Mexico the land of enchantment, but Lanius thought of it by an older name. Lanius learned to fight and conquer in Arizona, but it was in New Mexico he learned to rule. It was not enough to crush an enemy in battle. Lanius learned what came after. Butchering a town would leave no one to feed the legion, and slaves could not glory in his conquests. To that end, Lanius took the collar from Colorado's neck and let the executive's craftsmen forge new guns for the cohort. Over time, the thoughts behind his mask began to change. So we can either choose between building like Conquest has a pleasure of its own, which will give me 3 off-map civilian workshops, but that cannot happen if they still resist, which will give me two off-maps armed workshops. Now, because I am trying to up my amount of right armor, I'm going to choose the arms workshops option, and then I'm not going to move directly on to taking on the twin mothers. Instead, I'm going to head down here to get intermediate vehicle tech, so I can upgrade my chariot. So first of all, lessons from the east. Lanius has taken an expeditionary force and carved the beginnings of an empire. Castrosol Rubrum has boomed, and the banners of the fallen peoples line the legion's halls. But there has been much of worth among the peoples of the east. Lanius and the legion shall learn much here. So I'm going to research runner for land doctrine. That's cool. And Lanius is going to get an additional skill level and a empty assignable trade slot as well. Very nice. So the followers of the apocalypse have arrived. Now what should I do with them? Well, I'm going to follow that fact that Kaiser left them, so I'm going to reject them. So let me keep them out of my lands. And we now get to take some hostile decisions against them. So I'm not going to placate them. They can go away. I'm not going to divert the supplies. I am going to raid them, however, for some support equipment. And I'm going to seize a fort, because that will give me an outpost, a building slot, which will automatically be filled with a civilian workshop. Very nice. Then I have 100 political power, and I have decided to go for the smiths over here, because I'm going to be sticking with melee, and I do want to upgrade from my normal machetes. I'm going to take that one there. So work as needed is finished, and you can see the Navarro has declared war on the reservation, so I told you there's nothing to worry about. I am going to move on to 164, 154. I think I'm going to go for construction speed first, and then after that I'll do scavenge tools. Because I know Lanius only gets basic with the route I'm following, this is the only time I would recommend doing scavenging over production. But for now, let's get some woodworking for some more construction speed. Lessons from the east is completed, so let's carry on and get Chariots of Mars. Although we are far from the temples of Two Suns and Nuss, we can deploy chariots on the frontier. They will serve us well when we drive to the sea. So 250 units of motor chariots and 75 makeshift saws is going to be added to my national stockpile. And now that Chariots of Mars is finished, I get to move on to let us use the roads. With consolidation with our rule east of the Rio Grande, we can afford to equip entire units with cars, HOI4. So I'm going to add technology, intermediate vehicle tech. This is the only intermediate tech that I can unlock with the focus tree that I'm following. And I'm also going to get 200 units of legionary salvage cars also added to my stockpile. Okay, so I've done well and the followers have been rejected. So now that I've got the intermediate vehicle tech unlocked, I am now going to go back onto the warpath with a false goddess. The twin mothers ultimately are just another profligate tribe. To Lanius, this is irrefutable, no matter what he saw. These tribes cling to their superstitions and the protection of their divinity over the strength of their own blood. We will need to show them a lesson. So I'm going to get Monster of the East. So my political power gain is going to go up by 10%. Outer supply penalty, goes down by minus 20. Recovery rate goes up, division attack goes up, and breakthrough goes up all by 10%. And I get Legionary Glory, which gives me more organization and recovery rate for plus 50% for a year. And again, I'm going up one more step in my recruitment. My recruitable population. Sorry, a bit tongue-tied right now. Now this is going to take 80 days, but then after that, we should be able to go to war. So militia training is done, and that's giving me some extra defense on my troops. Now remember, I got the smiths for my melee weaponry, and now it's time to use it because I have a small research boost. And with smiths, I'm going to be able to do this in 122 days, and it's just going to make my weapons just all that much better. Then I've gotten another 100 political power, and I'm going to use that to get my vehicle designer, so that when I finish the electronics branch in research, I'm going to start on my vehicles. Now in theory I could go for any one of those vehicles, but Lanius doesn't seem like a tank guy, and the manufacturer minuses 5% reliability on the car version. So I'm going to go for the Angry Armor, which is for the trucks. So I'm going to be using trucks to support my chariots. And here we go. It's time to take down Diana. While my troops doing that, I'm going to get my intelligence agency up and running without using any factories by invite the Frumentari east. Although Valpe's methods are without honor, they do serve their purpose sometimes. So I'm going to create intelligence agency, the Frumentari, and I'm going to get another boost to my encryption and decryption as well. So let me first start off with pushing with Necrophilian's Centuri, just to push in there. Once they've broken through this tile here, I will then send Lanius up north, and then I'll join them all together to push Diana back. So let me first declare war. This should not actually be that much of a difficult fight, especially if I can wear down the robots and they can't resupply them. But really going against the infantry template here, which is not that great. Okay, they push there. Now I'm going to send off Lanius, and we should be able to meet up quite quickly. There's resistor dust. Now my research speed's gone up nicely. Iron Alliance wants to send volunteers. You know, what the hell. Okay, let's get vacuum tubes again for some more research speed bonus. And I've got some arm experience. I want to get these two first. I want to up my special forces capture first. New crossroads. That'll work nicely there. And oh, more political power gain. That's good because my political power gain is rather slow. There we go. We've punched through Lanius's line. Oh, and I've got dockyards. Okay, I'll take care of that after the war. Now let me fix this up. So let's delete Necrophilian over there. and add him in there. Okay. Now this is going to work quite nicely. It is going to be a bit difficult because of the terrain to try and get any kind of encirclement, but if I can, I definitely will. Okay, so that was woodworking done for construction speed. Let me get my scavenge tools up and running now so I can increase my production efficiency base. Let's see if now these guys are pushed through here where they've pushed their colleagues. Oh, they've reinforced. Okay, I have to wait a bit longer. Okay, our alliance guards have arrived. Okay, so oh, okay. This looks like the Sundogs have come to help out Diana. And there's my agency set up. Now I want to do this tree here. First I'm going to take city state shape, because with these 4 focuses I can get some cores on the old capitals that used to exist. But first, the city takes shape. Our outpost has grown under the eyes of the Legion. Merchants from across the wasteland travel to buy and sell in Lanius's market, and he has commissioned a great forum for them to ply their wares. So my capital, Custard Soul Rubrum, is going to get an extra trade route and +1 to its development as well. Now while this is going here, my primary purpose for my operatives as always will be bring down resistance, so anti-partisan it will be. Let's see what I can't do here. Just need a gap, because the way if I can get an encirclement, especially on this side here, there'll be so much left. Ooh, 40 arm experience. That pushes me up to 72, which means I can go here, new recruits, and I can train another unit. I'm going to rename them to something. Coras, no, wrong one. Let's keep it simple. Coras Killers, there we go. And just one, because I want to upgrade my other ones as well once I've finished fighting here. I don't want to do it while we are at war. But he's got a trait. So he's got sniper. Let's give Mysterious Stranger so my infantry attack goes up. And a decision. What decision do I have? More scavengers. Okay. Now I can do this some more. So let me start getting some perks from infantry. I should have actually gone. I should have looked at my traits here first. Some nice ones I want to pick there. Oh well, we should get up to 20 experience again quite soon. Just got to crack. This is the one thing about fighting against droids or robots, is that okay? Can you go? No. Can you push in there? At least I can get 1 encirclement, maybe 2. Ah, no, there's guys there already. Oh well, maybe they can still get the encirclement, you never know. I do have the numbers. You guys are doing nothing. Come, do something here. If we can't encircle, you might as well push them back. Because I can push them up here on the right flank, it'll do me some good. Now the next one I want to get is, yes, the Archbishop here, so I can get, I lost some stability when I told the Followers of the Apocalypse to catch a hike, so this will give me some more population and some more stability. So I'll help things out there a little bit. Yeah, if we can't encircle them, we can just push them back. Okay, I'm not caring too much about Vault City. Oh, I'll wait for autosave. There we go, pause. Okay, so anti-partisan is done. First one. Let's get the second one. City's also taking shape, so I can get a core. And who have I got here? Ninja. In case I send him in, let's get Ninja. But right now, his job is going to be rooting out resistance. Where's... Whoa, whoa, look at this over here. Okay. Yep, right there. Now let's get a core. Excuse me. Okay, let's bring it down. Who'd you go for first? Fort Summers? I think Fort Summers will be the better one to go for. Okay, the Eastern Code. We can now govern the East if each tribe and town has its own laws and customs. Lanius shall order scribes to synthesize these doctrines with the words of the Legion. So, Fort Summers is now going to become a core, and I get extra 100 political power in 30 days. Okay, we're just going to, looks like no, so we're just going to push these guys straight back. We're just going to do things that way. Although I might get lucky here. AI might give me an encirclement over there. Might be a small one. Oh, come on. Okay, they're defending. No, don't push. I want you to push that way. Nope. 3 is better than nothing. And there's my machetes. Brilliant. Now let's move back on. So get more. Yes, I'm going to get better kit for my special forces. Let's do that. Although I do need to work on my... No, it's still ahead of time. We can keep that as is. And there we go. Now, I don't want to start bullying anything because next, after the war's finished, there's my chance of encirclement going because the other guys are too effective. I don't want to start building convoys and then... Oh, lovely guys, come, push. And then the war's over, I lose a dockyard due to resistance. And then I forget to cancel it. Oh. See, this is the thing about fighting robots. They're hard in the beginning. Once you can crack their shell, because of their production cost can be so expensive, then you can just roll over them. Okay. Well, another unit. There we go. Fully up necrophilia is quite nice and fast. There's twin mothers. Oh, second anti-partisan. Now, I want another one. So I'm going to do watch out for spies. Okay, Eastern Code. That's giving me a call. Brilliant. Now, Frogman. Let's go for Frogman. A god to the tribes. To Lanius' dismay, some of the tribal see him as a god. Of course, not all gods are benevolent. So Frogman's state is now called Lanius' Cohort, and I had to get at Master of the Tribe, which gives me plus 10% to my infantry technology research speed. More political power. Now I want to want to save these until you unlock these advisors as you conquer the territory. So I want to wait to get those. Here I want to get construction, research, now lose stability. Compliance can be nice, but I'm not going to be calling too quickly. Arrow break is very tempting, and especially for construction speed. But I also want to get standard bearer. All those stats are quite high. Legion purist, no, okay. Let's get arrow breaker. Let's get that one. That'll be good either way. Okay, now let's boost my special forces. If that's another unit. Okay, now you stop. Oh, you can go with it, it doesn't matter. I want to see if I can encircle these guys. Wouldn't that be crazy if I can encircle the entire army in one go? Now they got them on defense. Now I think we're going to push. Oh, that was an encirclement. That was pretty damn good. That army's taken care of. Okay. Found nothing, get out of my office. Okay, the Shears joined NCR and Gentle Soul has joined the Legion. Take Twin Mothers. She's going to run away to Paradise. There we go. Okay, so Twin Mothers flees north. The Twin Mothers, as a tribe, has seemed to have taught their last lesson. Lanius' forces filling the valley and taking control of the sacred temples and fields. When the time comes to finally bring Diana herself out for questioning, the Legion was left empty-handed. Diana would have opened up a true home in Paradise to wastelanders and Twin Mother refugees seeking to heal from the injuries they took and prepare for a defense against further legionary attacks. If they want their land back, they're going to have to come get it. So this is now where you'll see Diana's become in charge. Okay, got to get rid of all of this. Has become in charge of Paradise over there in Black Canyon. And we have a truce that will last for the next 3 years. So that's that done. Then, yeah, Fall of Diana, you've seen this before. No tribes shall escape our lands. And I believe that is that. Yes, so I'm going to now set up to go after the hangdogs. Sorry, I meant to say sundogs, not hangdogs. I've still got to get to them. Now, I have collected 100 political power. Now I want to grab the Legion Purist. I've chosen him because majority of my troops will be standard walking infantry, and he gives a hell of a lot of good boost. More attack, more defense, and more speed. So that's great there. Then, seems Dockyard's not going away, so I'm going to start building my medium longboat hull. I'll add that onto the fleet that I already have. They can muck around there. And then lastly, army experience. Not going to mess up this time. For Spirit of the Academy. These are pretty much the Legion choices, exactly the same as far as I can remember. I like right-hand men here. Army leadership cost goes down, brilliant. But I get +5 to stability and war support. And for 20 army experience, that is just a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. So, God to the Tribes is finished. Now, as much as I would like to carry on getting some more cores because it's helping out my manpower and my construction greatly, I think Warden might win this one against the Hangdogs. It's looking that way. So, I want to make a move on it because facing all those robots can be a problem later on. So a God to the Tribes is done. Now it's time to let us slay the sun. The sundog stands in our way. Let them learn that even the sun is but a reflection of the glory of the Legion. This is going to be my claims and war goal on the sundog's territories. So time to slay the sun. I have set up my attack quite similar to Twin Mothers, 2 separate lines. Lanius Army Group order against objectives all there in the north, and then Necrophilian is starting at this little crossing over here, going all the way to the eastern side. The important thing I tried to do was make sure the objective lines linked up in the same tile, so this is basically the direction they're heading in. Whoever is stronger, I will try to push towards. So, for example, if Necrophilian gets through, I will try to push him northwest so he can join up with Lanius and make one solid line, and then I will possibly, if I have to, extend this down, but we'll have to see about that. While we are attacking, I'm going to go after more cores. So the Pueblo Chemical Depot. The old ones left toxic chemicals at an old temple. Perhaps some of the charms and tools can be used to keep the poisons at bay or of use. Alright, so the pass will become a core, 3 extra infrastructure and production of that's composite materials. I do 50 manpower, but I'm at almost 8,000 now, so not worried about that. Let's declare war on the Sundogs. Oh, Gold Hands is in charge. Okay. Start them off at the same time. And we go. Look at this game changer. Warden has taken hangdogs. That means, okay, you want to send me, yes, you want to send me equipment. That's brilliant. Okay, that means they are going to form a defense pact with Robot City here. This is going to make things a bit more difficult, but still doable. Okay, how are they pushing here? They're pushing pretty evenly. Oh, what have we got here? Another decision, and this is 2. Oh, the decision's gone. Okay, there was a decision, but disappeared. Fair enough. I can just let the AI run this. It's doing pretty damn well but on its own. What's the next? Next one's at 30, right? Yes, it's at 30. Warriors of Mars is 35. Okay, that's what I want. So we're going to go for 35. Now things are starting to heat up. You can see the 80s are doing their job. Navarro's almost taken reservation. Two Sons, with the help of Kazas, taking Cowboy Country. Battle for Hoover Dam. Okay. We have to see how that one turns out, because that's going to be a big one. Full-on war. Unless the Mojave can take the peace deal. You know what? This is just absolutely bloody beautiful. Things like this happen. So, all you guys, head. You go that way. Okay, yes. So that'll take care of that nonsense. And you chaps just some good. 3 units encircled in 2 separate lines. Civil unrest. Okay, always put them in their place. At the pass. Okay, that's going to become, and that's actually probably just become cord. New operative. Oh, this guy's great. Barter, linguist, heavyweight. Definitely. You can help out with resistance. Okay, there's someone there and they're bringing it down. You can't put 2 on top because it lowers the effectiveness. Cannot root out resistance in the fields. Okay, fair enough. Don't know why. Let's put you there. Okay, what do we need to do next? Okay, so let's go for another cord, the hidden folk. Rumors of the strange cave dwellers stir in the southeastern New Mexico. Perhaps we should investigate. Roswell State will become a core, and I'm going to get the event, the hidden folk. Okay. What would? And there's another dockyard. I'll up this. But oh no, this is all landlocked, so that means I should have gotten a core. Let me start building my light ships. Also, just add them into the current squadron that I have. We can carry on going. There's that. Is this the same decision as last? I don't know. Scavenge with vehicles. Yes. Okay, pockets done. Take you guys out. Now let's just fix this line a little bit. Let's delete that one there. Go to Lanius. Extend his line there. And we can add necrophilian back in. The way things are going, I don't. Okay, luckily they're going to stay on that side. So that's all good. We've got this sorted out. Let me get. I wanted. Yes, Warriors of Mars. More 5% more attack, 10% Let's experience loss for my troops. No terrain. Okay, he's got a terrain trait, but no level up yet. High is. Geez, Lanius, you need to make a move on there. Okay, so scavenge tools done. Now, I wonder if I should go all out. 170, 189. Let's go for faster construction. There we are. Wrong button. Cancel you. Okay, so all these guys have effectively been encircled. That's okay. And Lupa's last orders. So they have fallen. While the Wolf Queen may have fled north, her followers have done what no other foe has ever done. They've stolen our prize. The men of the Sundogs have slaughtered their own women and children to keep them from us. Our forces have found men screaming and broken from the acts they committed. Other patrols were wiped out to a man, and large portions of our forces were wiped out just taking down these rogue elements. Kaiser will be displeased, but it's up to you how to decide how to handle these rebels. So we have three choices. Now, what these three choices do is they affect what remains of the state population after you have finished conquering them. So the first option is finish the rebels and strike the record. So the local population goes down by the amounts you see here. There's three chances of the Wolf Queen arrives. If any of you have ever actually had this happen, please let me know in the comments, because I can't ever remember having this happen to me, where the Wolf Queen arrives in a state that I'm playing as. Okay, spare only a quarter. You can see it goes up now. So for example, Skinwalker's local population goes down minus 7.2 thousand, and it goes up to 9.8 thousand. Then you get the option of slaughtering everyone. This wipes out basically all the local population in the Sundogs territory, which I don't advise unless, very big unless, you want, where is it now? Yes, execute slaves. Unless you want this one here for the factory output and all that, this is what you need to slaughter everyone to get this advisor. I don't want the advisor, and I want the local population, because I am planning on dropping my recruitment law, and then it'll be useful. So I'm just going to finish the rebels and strike the record. I'm going to take over the legion, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's just carry on taking these guys out. I'm going to make this go a bit faster. Everyone aggressive. Now, because they have an attack order, they will just carry on going. Guardians are going strong. Guardians are going very strong. I think, have they won the... Yep, they've won, so they're going to take out TV Town. Brother of Steel is going to be strong on this playthrough. Okay. It looks like Kaiser hasn't breached them yet. Okay, trade node in the pass is up and running. That's good. There's a core. That's fine. And the Sun Dogs are taken care of. And I've got some trained dogs, because that's good. I want to use them later. Okay. Demand submitted. Confirm and exit. Okay, now I'm going to carry on. I'm not going to stop the this episode here. I want to see if I can take out these Max's expedition as well. I want to focus on first, because they're currently at war with Robot City, so they should be a lot easier to take out. And because of the waterway here, Scorpion's Bite can be a bit of a pain in the bum to take out Scorpion's Bite just from this front alone. So Maxon's expedition is what I'm going to be focusing on next. Oh, got some political power. Let's spend that before we go. Okay, what option? I want to get this one here. Standard bearer. Division organization goes up. War support goes up. No doubt about that. And it's one day, so we might as well just put Lanius and his guys there. Take that back out to normal. Set up my line here. Boom, boom, boom. Very good. They can, no, not them, pointless training them, because I don't like doing that right before 30 days or so before I go to war. So I want to get the planning up. Okay, the hidden folk. Via interrogation of former board members of the Blue Rose Society, Lanius was eventually able to grasp the location of one prominent location of note. A vault, one that had been unfinished before the Great War, but one that was at one point settled since then. It was known as Vault 86B on their heathen maps. In military tactics, vaults have always been a simple conquest, solitary in nature, lazy in demeanor, and foolish enough to believe that their iron walls would keep Mars at bay. We were finally directed to the location of the vault following the guidance and directions of the board member. Against Lanius' expectation, rather than finding a vault filled with lazy profligates for slaughter, they were instead found an empty husky of what was left was a painted series of empty corridors. The vault iron hallways coated in undecipherable alien and profligated script. The usual written word muted into a code of strange Cyrillic characters. Before Lanius executed him, the board member was able to translate one of the words when pressed, stating that the inhabitants of the vault were known as the Isabelli. It was a waste to come here, but I'm going to get production of scrap metal, composite, and circuitry in white sands. So that's okay. Now, I can't remember. Yes, I get an option. I can go either for what's this called now? The Scorpion's Bite. That's what it's called. Or I can go against the Brotherhood. I'm going against Maxon's expedition. I want to take advantage of while they're fighting Robot City. The Brotherhood spreads across the wasteland like ticks. They do nothing but scavenge for technology, never dreaming, never doing. What is their purpose? The answer is clear: to die for our greater glory. So that's going to give me the claims of war goal I need against Maxon's expedition. Pioneer kits completed. Now there's nothing particularly, well, things I want to do, but they're a bit ahead of time. So what I'm actually doing is I'm going to get a head start on my vehicle tech. I'm going to go for motorization. So this is going to, I'm not going to use them, but this is going to enable the motorized enforcers. So let's make sure I'm making those pioneer kits for my special forces. So while I'm ending the Brotherhood, I actually have a plethora, well, sorry, I didn't pronounce it properly, but I've got a hell of a lot of options of things I want to do, and it's been hard for me to actually make a choice on which one. But I think what would be best if I go for drugs for the profligates for the extra 7.5% base stability. It seems every bit of the wasteland has its own vice, and the people of Colorado are addicted to smooch. Smooch combines an extreme mellowness beyond the point of apathy with an intense ecstasy, and it has ravaged the profligates of the land. Once we begin crucifying any dealers, the situation will improve. Well, that's one to take care of drug dealers. Now, this should be a pretty easy run. There's one Special Forces unit here. I do not know why the AI of Brotherhood of Steel Nations makes light Special Forces. I will never understand how that programming works. It's beyond me. But it actually works out to my advantage because they won't have any land doctrines to support them. And I'm going to declare war. And let's see if this is easy as I believe it is. Now, I'll put them back on balanced, remember. Iron Lines, you guys can relax. You guys can chill, because if I'm right, by the time this is finished, you wouldn't have even arrived here. There's one unit, Death Claws 8 my scavengers. There's one unit backing them up. This is just, as I say to my children, easy peasy pumpkin squeezy. This is on aggressive, it'll be even worse. There, Maxon's going to go, and done. Power armor, energy weaponry, and a whole bunch of other stuff. All... Oh, you don't want me to take Maxon's bunker. Really? Submit demands? And they want... all these people are going to fight me in this. Who? But they actually have more. Can I take this away from them? Let's see. Let's see if I can take it away from them. It'd be awesome if I can. Yep, I did it. Even though they have more war score than me. If this was a multiplayer game, they would have fought me on that one. Okay, now it's time for Scorpion's Bite again. Simple lineup. Gonna push them here, there, and once this focus is done, so that took 11 days. That's not too bad. Once this is done, we'll do the next focus for Scorpion's Bite, and we'll take them on as well. Vacuum tubes is finished. That's the last of my research I can get now. Let me get my last communication with primitive radio. Don't really have to do this, but I'm here, I might as well, and it gives me some extra tech for my ships. 192 days to get that one done. Alright, so Drugs of the Profligates gave me that nice big boost to my stability. Now it's time to move on and get the coming twilight. The Sundog's days in this wasteland fall into the night, but Lanius will light a new torch of civilization, a bit with more literary than they expected. So compliance is going to happen in all the old states of the Sundogs. Excuse me. And Black Sun, the old capital, is going to become a core as well. And then we can move on to Scorpions. So motorization is finished. Now I want to get my scrap trucks, because this is the route I've chosen to take to support my chariots, as I mentioned earlier. 108 days. Now you will notice that I do have 100 political power and I have some army experience, but I'm saving both up. I am saving up political power to change my economy law and my army experience to get the last of my spirits. So that's what I'm doing that for. Something I have also done is I have changed all my templates for, or all my units to the 20th templates. Now it's just the chariots I need to sort out, and I'll get that done once I have the mobile, fire and demo teams. Well, that's another free core and some resistance taken down. Now towards Dog City. The ultimate prize is Colorado. Dog City lies within our reach, but first we must deal with Scorpion's Bite. So that's the clans and war gold that I need in 30 days. So time to stop training those guys up. Okay, it's time to take my last step towards Dog City. While I'm doing that, I want to get my own centurions. We can begin recruiting centurions from our own legionaries. This shows that we are no longer an expedition from Flagstaff, but a true part of the legion. And add technology, centurions. Then again, this should be a bit more of a difficult fight, but over a wider front, I should have more success. So I'm going to start Lanius off there, declare war on him. I must say with these simple nations, there's less to organize when it comes to Air Force and Navy. Now I just got to be able to push through these guys. So hopefully they can push them there. And once autosave is done, okay, let me just wait for one. There we go. So let's grab, what's the Vidi? No, do I want Vidi Vinci? Yeah, I've got my defense up, speed. Now, you know what? Crush the defenses. Okay, so I'm going to get crush the defenses for organization loss becomes less, but I get 5% more breakthrough. That is very important. Then, as I said, I wanted to go to well-equipped army. So that will help that. And I can get this one next. I think, no, I don't. No, I'm doing fine for resources, so that's okay. Again, you found nothing. Wouldn't mind getting some intermediate tech from scavenging. That would be very nice. The Scorpion's Bite can be a bit of a pain in the ass, but there, I've broken them there. Okay, yes. Push, guys, push. Carry on pushing. Lanius still doesn't have a terrain trait, which is annoying. Oh, AGs are still on the warpath. Let's see, once you can get across this river with Scorpion's Bite, or actually across any river that you're attacking, things become a lot easier. So they're still holding here quite strong in the south, but here in the northern part we've got these guys dead to rights. Oh, okay, I'm not going to mess with any arms factories. Okay, Twin Mothers has taken Black Canyon and the glow bugs as well. If I get the opportunity to carry on the Colorado tree, I'll definitely go into war with them. Okay, that's up north taken care of. Now, you guys just carry on pushing. This could be an encirclement over here in the south. A song from the front. What do I want? More war support. Political power. Let's go for political power. Always oversight might be wise. Own Centurions is done. And clayworking is done as well. Okay, Praetorians. Lanius can recruit Praetorians of his own to serve as a sign of Kaiser's favor. Kaiser will probably approve when word of it gets to, him. So infantry equipment gets better by 7%. Demolition gets better. Planning speed gets better. Damage to garrison goes down. This is just, again, winning everywhere. Okay, clay working is finished. Don't need the resources. Manpower I'm definitely doing alright. Let's go for tracking dogs. Get that deficiency base cap up and all that. Okay, I can get some more perks for infantry. Centurions, let me show you what Centurions does. Reward technologies down here at the bottom. Centurions. Organization +3. There we go. Now, definitely if I can flank him here. One special forces, that'll be nice. Taking them off the map. This is where having good organization is key, because ours is carry on fighting. Tucson, okay, Tahoda, whatever's gone. What? So this is probably scavengers again. Yes, please bring me back something good. Okay, they're failing here, but they're still pushing. They've got them on the back foot here in the north. And we've got an encirclement of 3 units. Crush them nice and quickly. Special forces went first. That's surprising. Normally they're the last ones to hold out. Oh, there's my political power. So I said I didn't need that. Chan gang. I don't know the compliance speed now, so that's not important. 50% reduction on my. This is what I really want. Construction speed, yeah, because my construction is very far behind. Very far behind. Because you start with such little amount of civilian factories that can actually do anything. You effectively start with 0, and after almost 3 years and a lot of conquering, I am up to now 13. I have to call a whole bunch. Where's that one I'm looking for? Special forces, yes. Okay, Jackson's, if I read it correct, is gone. Let's have a quick look. Okay, Kaiser is taking care of the Mojave Brotherhood. They've lost all their territory, so even if they had the political power, they wouldn't be able to get the white peace. Volt 27, that was a mistake. Yeah, Twin Mothers is going to be something. Okay, Praetorians is done. Okay, what to do now? Butcher's Peace. Disperse the tribe for more support. No. I'm trying to think of what I need. Civilian factories would be nice. More war support. Arms workshops. Still haven't made a decision what I want to do. That closing the chapter. I can really start this. No, I'll leave that for next. Let's go for Mother of Invention before it's too late. 50 to 50% research bunches on industry specialization. Although the Legion rejection relies on technology, the cohort must make concessions given life on the frontier. There we are. Okay, back down to business here. Then it might need to wrap around to take Bastion. So if they do, that's fine. Oh, new arena's still on the warpath. The Guardians have won the circle here. So definitely Brotherhood favorite. Actually, yes, you come help me. Brotherhood doing very well in this playthrough so far. Find a leader, yes. Yeah, I'm going to have to wrap these guys around. Okay. First, here. Push. There's my scrap trucks. Brilliant. Almost a 7, but I can get this one. Yes, let's get my mobile assault weaponry done. There, and now let's start manufacturing those babies. And you know what? If I put this, swap it around, I can do that. So now if I lose the arms factories, it won't be a complete train smash because it's on the bottom order and the top ones will still be safe. Okay, these are all 50 now. Vehicle perks. Oh, jackals are gone already. That was quick. I'll leave the vehicle perks for now at least. Okay, another encirclement here. Take those guys out. Bastion's about to fall. Oh, Mother of Invention is done. What should we do next? I'm wondering if I should give the 100 political power, add that to the 50 and take down my recruitment a little bit. No, let me get the lumber mills. I want those civilian workshops. As it may seem, the forests of northern Mexico are exploited for lumber. Their logs floated down the Rio Grande. Let us use our slaves to promote their exploitation. 2 off-map civilian workshops. And let's see if we can take out Bastion quick sticks and in a hurry. Okay, climbing nicely. They can keep those guys wrapped up. That's right. Get low supply and retreat. That'll be very nice, thank you. Safety and security solutions. I don't think that works for me. Let's check here. So where is it? Weapon manufacturing, infantry equipment. Yes, that works for me. Okay, thank you. Something good. Brilliant. Yeah, this is almost done. Ball 27. I knew that was going to happen. Boom. Scorpion's bite is mine. Select all. Submit demands. Have a nice day. Well, there we go. Even bigger and right on Dog City's doorstep. Oh, what just... Grancy Haynes has taken over the NCR. First the Brotherhood, then Grancy Haynes, and Warden. Wow, this is going to be different. This is going to be different. Okay, so we'll leave it on that note. One thing I would like you guys to help me out with the decision is, should I seek some help from the Painted Rock, and should I make a deal with the Iron Alliance? Let me know in the comments how you feel I should do with this, and then I'll see you in the next episode where we will be pushing on and taking Dog City. Hopefully I can get it done before 2279. I've got 2 years to play with here. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.